Hi everyone, welcome to this tutorial. What I'm going to try and do today is show you how to use the threat reduction strategy. So this works on a lot of maps where there is no auto spawns and all you've got to deal with is any incomings which come in. They tend to work best on quite open maps which you can use a variety of teams on. For this video, I'm going to be using a team that most people might be able to get good use out of. And then what I'm going to do is it's very easy difficulty for my survivors with their badges and stuff, but it means I can control it and explain what I'm doing. I'll also then do a video at a much higher level where I'm struggling to kill things in one hit, just to show you how to adjust your playstyle as it gets harder. First thing I want to mention is the actual trait of threat reduction. So it's on a weapon and on some leader traits, but the main place you get it from is the weapon, and it's this trait here. You really want to get a good threat reduction weapon, and what it needs razor, so that when you do hit something, it's not always going to be a body shot at a higher level. And for threat reduction, the silver trait doesn't really matter. Silver critical damage is probably the best one you can get with it, but charging wouldn't be too bad either, or lethal, now that they've boosted that a bit as well. But this is the one you really want in gold for this technique, and it gives you, with luck, you're getting pretty much every kill is going to reduce the threat by 1. I'm taking 2 bruisers as well, just because scouts can't take a hit. Bruisers tend to be able to, and if you've got razor on your bruiser weapon, then you've got a good chance of stunning the walkers. So I'm just going to start this map now. I've chosen this map because it's quite a good one to give you an idea of how to do it. So the first thing you want to look at is at the bottom. We got the incoming, the walker count and the incoming countdown. So we've got 3 turns until 2 walkers come in. So what we're going to do is get a walker's attention, and what you want to do is pick them off one at a time. I was meant to mention the weapon I'm using. It's the closest one I've got to a weapon you can find free. It doesn't have any other special functionality apart from doing a bit more damage. So what I've done so far is I've just got the walker's attention, and I'm going to go and try and stun it with a bruiser. What you really want to do is try and take as much health off it as possible before going in with your scout, because you want to be able to get that kill with the scout and not with someone else. Usually didn't stun it. I want Glenn to try and stun it. I moved Glenn to this position because if I'd hit it from this point, then the only place Rick could have hit it from would have been where Glenn's starting now. If you've watched my walker priority targeting tutorial, you'll notice that if Rick was stood adjacent to it in one of those spaces, and my bruisers hadn't stunned it, and Rick didn't kill it, then he would have got hit. So just protecting Rick there by putting him on the diagonal. As it is, Rick does manage to kill it, and what you'll notice is one of the walker heads from the bottom has now disappeared. We've only got 1 turn left until the incoming comes in, so we really want to try and kill something before that happens. It could be quite risky to do, so sometimes it is better at the beginning of a map to let 1 incoming come in, because it's only going to be the same level as what you're dealing with. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a similar thing to what I did a minute ago, which is get its attention, let it come towards me, and whilst I'm waiting, I'll open up one of the car doors. So we had one incoming come in, which is fine, and we are going to pretty much copy what I did a minute ago. So these are unaware, so they're not going to come and get me, and if I move to here, they won't either, and this one can't reach me, so I'm just going to go in and hope to kill it with Rick. Okay, I didn't. Unfortunately, that does mean that Eugene is going to kill it on his punish, which is something I didn't really want to happen. So let's move back again and let them come at me. What I'm going to do now is, because we don't have many more turns, is I'm going to put Eugene in the way and hope he stuns it, and bring Rick down and hope he kills it in Overwatch. We got Eugene killing it again. Great. Kind of problem is it is quite low level for me, and my bruisers are doing too much damage to these walkers. What I'm going to do is hope that I don't kill all three of these. Okay, brilliant. So now I can go and kill one. If you got a weapon with threat reduction and swift strike, there is a chance I could have killed two there, but I didn't. So we've had another incoming now. But what I can do is move out the way of this one that's come in and kill one and get another threat reduction. And we've got another low level one here, and I don't want to kill it on punish, so I'm just keeping my bruisers out the way for now. And I can move up here and kill it with Rick. I could have, if I didn't want to risk it, moved Eugene up and hit it first. But I didn't. I knew there wouldn't be any need at my level, but probably would have done that, or used Glenn's charge attack to make sure I stunned it, so Rick wasn't in danger. So now we've got 2 turns until no incoming comes in, which means we've got a bit of time. And what we can do is try and stun that one. If you're worried about taking damage at this point, feel free to use Rick's charge attack to take it down. It would have been better to be able to keep it stunned and keep it at low health, ready for when the incoming timer comes back round again. So I could have quickly got it down by 1. Right. So again, try and stun them, and then hit them with your scout. Okay, so that's a nice low level one to be able to kill. And what I'm going to do is going to stun this one over here with Glenn. Hit him both times and hope that Rick can finish him off. I didn't get threat reduction. It's not 100%, as you can tell. So I've got Rick's charge attack, which I know will kill this one. I've got the threat down once. This one's wandering, so I'm going to leave him alone and go and attack the one who is going to be coming at me. And then go and finish it off with Rick and get threat reduction again. So again, I've got no incoming coming in, so I'm going to try and stun that one and keep it at low health. You can go and open that now. So Rick's easily going to be able to kill that if the exit hadn't opened. Then I'd have 2 coming in, and kill that one quite easily to keep the threat down by 1. So that's pretty much how the threat reduction strategy works. It isn't the best team for it. I was just trying to show you how the scout attack is the most important one with that threat reduction weapon. Normally you'd probably want to use 2 scouts and a bruiser just to have that more chance of getting the threat down. Daryl in particular is great at it, being able to hit a walker twice on his prowl. So you run past one, run past it back. And you've also got a good leader in Beta with it. If you've got Beta leading 2 scouts, you can herd walkers, hit them, and then hit them with scouts, and then herd them again with the other scout, etc. I think I'll do another one next time, showing a better team for it to show you what I mean. And then I'll do the last one at a high level and show you how to deal with it when you aren't killing them quite so easily. Although Rick made hard work of that, to be fair. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next map. So as I said, I'm going to try it again, the next difficulty up for Master Maps, which is 42 for me. This time I'm using a team which is probably going to help more than my original team. You are leaving yourself a bit more exposed, but using 2 scouts, both with threat reduction knives. And I'm using a bruiser as well to keep them safe wherever possible. So this is a tactic using Daryl in lead. His ability to prowl past the walkers can really help speed things up with getting the threat down. So there's one, and then I can run past this one and stay safe. And what I'm going to do is just hit that one with Daryl, and we've already got the threat down to 0 now. So we can start taking some health off some walkers. And when you're using Daryl, you want to try and stay on either side of where a walker's going to be. So this walker's going to walk up, and it's going to allow for the most distance to run past, because otherwise you have to run around it, losing a space. So I'm going to prowl past with Rick. I'm just looking to see if there's anything over there, because my plan is to run past this one with Rick. He was meant to kill that, but he didn't. And then I was gonna run that way to be able to hopefully take another one down. But it's fine, I'm still gonna do it, because he might still take it down. And then I'm gonna run past with Daryl again to hit one that's got low health, which is great. I could run to there, but what I'll do is I'll run past an extra space, because then when that one's killed, I can run back up past with Daryl again. So now I can go and try and stun this walker with Eugene. Because Eugene's in the second position, I can stand diagonal to Rick, because they're equal distance away from the walker, and he would have attacked Eugene if he didn't get stunned. So I could prowl with Daryl, I could prowl with Eugene, but I want to get this last threat down, and I want to get Rick a charge point. So I'm going to run past with Rick, and the shortest distance I could there, because there's nothing else to hit. So I'm running back towards the exit now, and open what I can. So I just saw a walker walk up there. I'm not in any rush, I've got plenty of time until the incoming comes out. So let's That's going to be 1 space, 2 spaces. So let's move down to here. And that walker hasn't come out anywhere, which is fine. I don't need to worry about him at the moment. I've got 2 charge attacks on my scouts. So with Darrow in lead, you can also prowl with a bruiser, which allows you 2 chances to stun. And I'm going to kill it with Daryl. I could have then run back past with Daryl, and again we could have probably prowled once with Rick as well. So got 4 turns to take down 1 walker. The good thing is I know there's going to be a walker I can kill because I'm going to open this. I've spawn blocked these ones, and I'm going to use Rick to kill this one. Okay, I can try and prowl it, which I have done, and I've got the threat down again. I'm going to go and try and stun it. The reason I've tried to stun it is because I've got 0 threat at the moment, so I can take my time. If you hadn't have stunned it, then I would have used a charge attack or 2. And again, I don't really want to kill it yet, because I don't need to. I've got no threat, and he's quite low health. And now I have threat, so I can go past. I didn't get the threat down. It's not the end of the world. And I can kill this one. I'm not sure what's around the corner. I don't think there's anything, but I'm going to go and put Eugene in the way just in case. And I've opened it up, which is really good, because if I hadn't, and I'd had to open the van, then a tank would have come out. But what you can see from this is, if you're keeping that threat down, you can take your time a little bit. You can plan your moves. You can try and stun rather than using a charge attack. It makes it a lot easier if you've got 2 scouts, good scouts with 2 threat reduction weapons, because you've got twice the chance of getting that threat down. If one doesn't kill it, hopefully the other will. Next video, I'll do it at a much higher level. It's going to be beater in lead. It's going to show you how to use the golden scissors effectively, and I might have to use the crescent's edge as well, but we'll see how I'm finding it nearer the time. Thanks for watching this part, and I'll see you on the next one. Hello, and welcome to the 3rd part of the threat reduction strategy video. This time I'm going to be using beta survivors for Rick. I'm going to use a crescent edge because it is getting difficult, so you're going to want to use your best weapons for it. And I'm also using the golden scissors. These work really well with beta in lead, being able to herd, have them close to you, stab them, and then herd them again with the tactical. They do have gold threat reduction infused, and it's the only weapon at the moment which has silver tactical and gold threat. That's a lie. Golden scissors, which I'm using, does have gold threat, which are infused, and silver tactical. If you don't have these, and what you're looking out for in the from a normal crate would just be the silver tactical, gold threat reduction, gold razor. Obviously with these you get a lot more damage on your critical hits from the destructive trait. So if you did get them, brilliant. They were offered in Guild Wars shop. If not, look for the other 3 traits in a normal weapon. So let's have a go at this. Now obviously this is a lot higher than maybe what you're used to dealing with, but do just remember that it only comes down to how many hits it takes to kill a walker. So first thing I'm going to do is open up the truck, see around the corner. I've got one which is coming at me, it's aggressive, and I've got two unawares, so I can just ignore them for now, and that's going to move one, stand where Glenn is, so I've got to move back to here. So I've got 2 turns until I get an incoming of 2. Until you start getting your charge points on your scouts, you might end up having an incoming. It's not the end of the world, but with Beta's leader trait, you can keep things herded until you're ready to kill them, and it is always a good idea to try and herd things because Beta's leader trait also gives a chance of charge points. So I've now got Rick charged. That may not happen to you if your Beta's not as got so many pink stars, but just for now, what I'll do is I'll not use Rick's charge attack for a bit, just to give you an idea of what it might be like for you. So what we've got now is an incoming of 2 coming in. It's unlikely I'm going to be able to kill any of these for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this one. Oh, took so little damage off it. And I'm going to herd. And I'm going to hit this one with Rick to try and take some more damage off. Got a critical hit, so that's good. And I'm going to herd them. So now we've got this incoming come in. It's starting to look a bit full. Got warriors starting charge, so now would be a good time to use your charge attack. What I'm going to do is try and kill this with Rick first to hopefully get threat reduction. I didn't. So let's push him. And then I can herd them with, rather than use, I could use my other attack. But then if I did that, I would be within range of this. So I'm going to move out of the way. We've got 4 turns to get rid of 2 incoming now, and we've got more walkers on the map now. So let's do this. So herd up there. Main thing to remember with Beta is don't leave yourself in Overwatch, because you'll attack when they move and break the herd. And I'm going to bring Pizza Glenn back down around here so that he's stood next to a low level walker, which hopefully he'll be able to kill. Again, it's not the end of the world. I've still got movement with him from tactical. So 4,000, I know that Rick can kill that, so I'm going to. His weapon allows him an extra attack, but you may not have that. So for now, I'm not going to use it. But he did just kill something, and I've herded a few things with him, so I'd hope, even with a lower level Beta, you would also have the opportunity to have got a charge point by now. 2 turns to the incoming. I can herd these, so I'm going to, because this one's not got much health left and I need a charge point on Glenn. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to assume now that Rick has gained enough charge points to use a charge attack. I know Glenn has, so I'm going to use him first, because Rick will pass the charge point. And what I can then do is herd with Glenn, and I can re-herd them with Rick if I wanted. I'm not going to. I'm going to herd them with Beta instead. Again, so I can set myself up for the a tactical or a power strike hit. So I'm going to hit first. And then I can herd it. Doing that so that I've got a chance of a charge point from Beta. And then I'm going to herd this one. And then this one's now aggressive, so he's coming towards me. So I'm just going to move out the way of it. Right, so I can herd all of these now. With maps like this, you don't necessarily need to kill everything. You can bunch them all up, which can be really helpful. I'm going to kill this bottom one with Glenn's charge attack now. And I can go and open another car. This walker is wandering, but it could wander towards me, so I'm going to move out of its way. And what I'm going to do now is, these two are still next to each other, but I would push them and they wouldn't get stunned or anything. What I can do is I can go and herd to hopefully get a charge point. Again, yours might not, but it's not the end of the world if it doesn't. And then stand below them so you can push them both into Rick. And you can do the same thing again. Now, because we've kept the threat down, we can take our time. There's nothing else going to be coming in. Do beware though that if you're keeping the threat down for many turns in a row and then suddenly you don't, the walker level is going up each incoming. So you might not get any incomings for 3 or 4 turns, and then suddenly you'll get a much higher level walker come in at one time when you don't keep the threat down. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit with Rick. I stunned them first because, as far as I'm aware, when a walker is stunned, as long as if it's not a body shot, then it's guaranteed to be a critical. So if you got a chance to stun first, then I would do. And this walker's, I'm not going to kill this walker yet, even though I easily could. The reason being because we don't have a threat to take down at the moment. So it would be a waste of a perfectly good threat reduction. So I'm going to kill it, but what I'm going to do is herd this one first. Like that. That's annoying. Can't get past it. Well, I can, because I'll be able to push out the way and then run past with Rick, but what I'm going to do is use Peter's charge attack just to take that much more damage off it, and then I'm going to run past with Rick. And then I'm going to bring Peter over here. And what I can do now is I've actually spawn blocked the incoming, one with a walker, one with Beta. So I can open this one up now. I do get an incoming, but it's not too bad because I can just I can move now because of Glenn's leader trait, and I've opened up the exit. So I'm going to run through with Rick herd that. Glenn's going to herd this one on the way past, or I could stun it with Beta. Let's stun it, we'll kill it with Beta, and then run to the line. So I hope that makes sense. Yes, having a high level Beta does help with the charge points. and I would urge people to get his leader trait up if they can, because he's almost overpowered, really, as you can see. And it's just thinking about where you're moving with him, and also trying to get the kills or weaken walkers so that you can get the kills with the scouts. I hope you found it informative, and I'll if you've got any comments or want to see any other videos like this, please leave them in the comment box below. And good luck, and I hope you can keep that threat down.